parked in the corner. On the other side is Fee. He cuts through. Dončić timed it beautifully. Got around Love. Lob. Put it up. That's a highlight reel bucket there. Dončić finds Jackson Hayes. Well, and the current run is 11-2.
Takes a special player to do this. Just gets it between K-Love's legs and then sets.
Lakers kind of in the middle of the pack in that area. Points off turnovers, opponents' turnovers that they force, but they have just picked apart.
Luka, and now they're deep. Luka, and he gets it. Yep, gets it, and then gets into the face of some of the fans on the sideline.
Said you did a lot. There ain't nothing you can do about this. That's just greatness. That's greatness.
Reeves to Dončić. Spencer Jones on him. Here's the double. Dončić on the drive. Step back. Puts it up. Puts it in. With 5/10 of a second remaining. Step back. It's not an easy shot, but for Dončić, it's routine. And a tough shot in the clutch to put the Lakers up by 2. Now down the Dončić with the board. Oh, what a pass and finish. Luka Dončić to Jackson Hayes. A half-court connection.
The pass was better than the finish, but I'm not sure about this.
Oh, up one leg, two-handed reverse. That pass is so difficult.
He surveys the floor, looking for a possible outlet. With the dribble, the spin. Mitchell, of course, their best defender is on him. Look at this. Whip pass cross-court by Luka.
I have no idea.
I
have no idea how that pass got through. I don't know how it got through the defenders. They're back in half court. Look at that thing. It's just so shoulder length high, and it goes right. Yeah, I mean, that's just unbelievable pass to Rui, who knocks down.
There's a 12-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Dončić against Nagy. Step back three. Oh, he banks it in! It's a bullseye banker!
Daniels.
Man, again, getting to the lane, I can see him use that backboard a little more.
Luka from the logo. Man.
A little bit of a bump here on both ends. It's helped the group.
You can just feel his energy. Dončić behind the back. LaRavia pops it in. 5th assist for Luka Dončić. Dončić defended by Anunoby. 3 minutes into quarter number 3. Luka with one, has to put it up. He's falling out of bounds. He lands in the first row, and he makes the 3.
Where the clock is. Look at the position Ochi is in, and he makes that fall away. That is just, folks, come on. This is off one leg, falling.
Dončić methodically backs down Keontae, gets it back inside, over the shoulder pass. Wow, Mark Smart for 3 and got it. Jazz will get it back. How about over the back, over the head pass, and Smart follows through for 3.
Brown cut inside, and that ball went to where he was. Dončić comes back in, a 21-point first quarter. Dončić spins in the lane, contact, basket, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Look, Kobe's back there. Kobe's in trouble, and Dončić can figure it out.
The fairly mobile as a center, DeAndre Ayton looks like he just can't stay with Bam.
Oh, another laser beam from deep for Luka.
Really attacking Miami with the best defender the Heat can offer out there. Bam one-on-one, gets to a step back.
Hayes, he made him alter the shot and then got the defensive rebound.
Oh, there's Luka splitting defense. Kind of it goes, and it goes.
He's balanced on a lot of his shots, and this is off of 1 foot, but still, it's a.
And Toronto comes out with it. We knew this was going to be a battle right from the get-go. Stolen away by Luka. 3-on-2. Dončić goes to the rim. Drive, kick. Rui stops. 15-footer. Go!
The Lakers right now just can't keep up with the speed of the Spurs.
Dončić gets the roll and one.
My center on every possession and attacking this drop coverage.
Foul called on Champagnie.
3, missed. Turner slaps it out, but the only one there was Marcus Smart. Now Luka.
James, the finish.
B, Luka sees him, throws it down, and LeBron does the rest. Very nice fast break opportunity for the Lakers as they take a 5-point lead.
Taken now by 8, so the Lakers up by 6. Trying to go 12-0 in crunch games. Here's Dončić!
Lock in a little bit. That can be a little bit better.
James will inbound. Dončić goes and gets it. Now double. Keeps the dribble. And puts up the shot. It's good. Plus a foul as he continues to bark at Chris Dunn. He'll go to the line.
It's this kind of challenge that fires up Luka Dončić. Chris has been physical. He's been dogged. But all of a sudden, Luka's overall skill.
That's letting you know what type of company that Bub is in, because Corey could shoot the leather off the ball.
Strong contest, better finish.
Dončić, the top scorer in the NBA and one of the best assist men in the game. He gets another one, and Rui Hachimura is 6 of 7.
5,600. Yep, feet above elevation. I'm like, man, when you stop, I'm trying not to think about it. Keeps getting higher and higher with every announcement.
That Dončić-Hayes connection has been working early and often tonight.
Watch Luka get the post up on Brown. Patient, waits for the help defense.
Obviously, he can make. He can heat up in a hurry. He's now 1 for 10 from downtown. Dončić, nifty finish. And now laboring on that left leg. You see here as he, great footwork, steps through. He might have planted weird or maybe bumped knees again.
Third assist of the night.
Dončić draws a lot of attention. Open man, Hachimura, bottom of 3.
Top, able to use it for the floater, and then this incredible cross-court pass. Not enough time.
And a 6-point lead. Smart throws it. James back to Dončić on the drive. Pulls back, three-pointer. Bang! Luka Dončić nails the 3. Timeout Rockets.
Is that his greatest? Luka Dončić putting on a show, trying to close out the Rockets on the road.
Which is quite a few.
Quite a few.
He's going to get it right back. 2-man game. He thought about it for an instant, and he will take it. Got it! Yes, sir!
Checks in with points number 32.
Lakers coming off a 129-99 loss in Cleveland. Aiden on the business end of the feed from Dončić.
See that late decision by LaMelo Ball? Great play. Getting it to his center.
Another 3-point opportunity for Luka Magic. And again, the disappointment, the fact he was having an all-star type season, and that momentum might have carried him onto the roster. It's Jake right there at the rim. No chance.
Of the ball, they need to limit these easy transition buckets like they just got right there. And also, well, I guess no bucket actually came from it, but also they're giving up too much real estate in the paint and off the dribble, which we saw in the play before that.
How about the pass from Luka and the finish from LeBron?
Look at this pass here from Luka to LeBron. The lift, the lay-in, the birthday boy. He's flying. LeBron.
Lakers and the Jazz.
Big stop here.
That hurts. Dončić continues just to talk to that second and third row.
And then one of the best scorers in the league. Nice vision there, Jackson Hayes.
Allen often a good barometer. When he scores, has big games. The Cavs don't lose often. Dončić to Ayton. Another beautiful lob pass from the Lakers.
And again, this is what Legs was talking about. Ayton from really the half-court line, straight down, untouched. Tomlin's got to get
His first year with the Lakers. Dončić, you can see he's really worked hard in the gym this year. He's gained strength, he's slimmed down, and he's a more dangerous player because of it.
The leading scorer in the NBA, weaving field. Parachuting Hayes.
And that's what Jackson Hayes does for this Lakers team.
Where they trailed by double figures. Toss up to Gordon. How about Dončić playing free safety? James to LaRavia. Back to Dončić for 3. Boom!
Luka.
Watch the Luka weak side defense. Gordon couldn't see him. Gets the steal and then just dives right into a three.
Reeves made him pay. 3-0 Lakers. Dončić the lob to LBJ.
And right here, D-Wade, this looked real.
No, that's why I'm thinking it's going to take a few games for them to be the team they want to be.
They'll have some time to practice together too this week. Another and one coming the Lakers' way.
Deficit is 15. Luka once again back to back.
Momentum killing threes. ISO against Gary Harris. Just steps back for second.
Dončić. One-on-one is a matchup of superstars. He goes right around. Bam to score. A little abuse.
Another look at Luka going by Bam. Just a couple of change of directions, and then Bam says, "I'm sorry. You can have."
Through traffic to the rack.
It doesn't matter.
In the words of Dick Vitale, anything you can do, I can do better.
DeAndre Ayton changing directions one way then the other. Luka trying to ball fake, bounce, and a good one under to Ayton, and he scores.
Good movement without the ball.
And Dončić. Again, no Austin Reeves. Alley-oop to Hayes. Beautiful connection between those two.
Second chance points in the first half, and they've got at least that now in the third.
Luka into the lane. He goes, and the little runner is good for Dončić.
Double-digit first half for Collier. Luka tries to split. The two defenders are going to count that bucket. You know what he does? He's a sweeper.
Well, it's like a video game. He just knows how to game the system. And he just sweeps up through.
He's averaging just over 10 points a game. Here's Luka Dončić. Oh, he's going to fire it for three. Got it again! Luka already out of the gate fast.
96 tray of the game. Dončić, double. Did not matter. And Adebayo with a 9-point first quarter. Oh, down the other end, a quick flip finds Jackson Hayes for the jam.
This is what the Lakers do well here. Luka with a full court pitch ahead to find Jackson.
Suns have missed their last 9 3-point attempts. 9 of 27 out on the night. Dončić floats it up. Ayton finishes off.
Marcus Smart's going to be in when it's dead. Dončić all the way over to Rui for three. String music. Hachimura. Dončić out by the logo. Now trying to get around, but can't. Wagner, but then he pushes into him and clears space. I need some real estate.
Another look at that left hand push. Mo Wagner way out of contention.
46-41. The Celtics shooting 49% from the floor, just 5 of 15 from three. Luka Dončić. That is throwback.
Number 3 overall pick in that 2018 draft. Look at Dončić find his way through for 2. Good stuff.
The easiest basket he'll have all night.
Kicks over the limit.
Just splits the double team here. Look, that's through 3 white jerseys. No one else is at the rim. Look at the sprint back.
12-7 on the season in this building for the Nuggets. This is Dončić. Step through, rises, and connects.
Luka Magic, watch right now the Lakers.
The reaction from the fans in this building as Jackson Hayes gets the dunk on the other end. You know that you could be in for a really special night when Malik Monk is knocking down that outside shot.
8-point game. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Dončić just enough English to go over the front of the rim.
3-point shot. This time he's going to get a 3-point opportunity as he hears the whistle, throws it up.
As we hit the 5-minute mark. Dončić fouled, shots good, and one. Chance for a 3-point play.
Jack had 14 points. Underneath, Ayton throwing it down with 2 hands.
Nice look there by Luka for the layup, and then finding DeAndre Ayton, that's important.
Spurs only shooting 36% here in the second quarter.
Step back, Jay. Splash. Luka Dončić with a downtown hit.
And maybe more importantly, just 3 turnovers tonight for the Sixers. Luka guiding Ayton to the cup again. Well, you can see why DeAndre Ayton is very happy to be a Los Angeles Laker.
You can see where Ayton is, top of the screen, top of the key with the screen, and then look at the dive. Gets a little brush bump from Maxey, but not enough to stop him.
Good job so far, but the fouls will start to mount up. You've seen Dylan Brooks pick up 2.
Now Ryan Dunn's going to have the challenge. Dončić gets to his spot. Another fade, another bucket.
Luka was directing traffic from down on the baseline. Dončić, one more once, if you will. Corner, got it!
Luka! They really made it difficult for him. Thinking of making it difficult. How difficult was that shot by Luka as he runs his total to 15?
James. Vincent, extra pass this time. Dončić pump. He'll penetrate on flag to the rim. Lays it up and through.
Leaves the corner, and then again, you talk about pace. This is slow mo.
He didn't miss either from 2 feet, although he did make one little further.
Trying to answer is a little Luka magic.
In the opening quarter, and the Raptors all up over the Lakers.
Luka handling the quarterbacking duties. Trying to go one-on-one out on top, trying to stay with them. Good luck, Diabate. Does his best, but it's going to be a 3-point opportunity.
Bad matchup on the perimeter as Luka goes around in the little up fake. Count the basket if it goes, and guess what? It went. So another 3-point opportunity coming to Luka.
How about this surprise coming in as in the first set of substitution?
Got some food here. Turns on Dončić, couldn't convert, and rebounded by the Lakers. Up to LaRavia quickly in stride for the layup.
198 Lakers. James for 3.
And Luka controls the rebound. So Luka has 9 boards. He's 1 board away from a double-double.
And he's over 30 again. And 1.
Step back. Knocks it down and gets knocked down himself as he's at the line to see if he can complete.
Well, the Lakers are 6 for 6 from the floor. Make it 7 for 7 as LaRavia has another.
Big risk here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, playing with 3. He's got to be careful.
Dončić doubled, looking, finds Hachimura wide open. Well, that was tough to see that. He was surrounded, and Hachimura finally gives him that assist.
But watch this, takes it, throws it over his shoulder. No look, and watch, he's looking at the Laker bench the whole time because he knows he just dropped him a dime. And you can't miss 2 of Luka dimes. Lakers up by 1.
With the deliberate yo-yo dribble out on top. Minute and a half. Lakers on their way to a win. And we're going to give away tacos in a minute because he's got 42.
Smart up top, Dončić back in the game. Goes down a lane, that hesitation finds Hayes. Hayes flips it up and in.
What I was talking about earlier, if you're a big, you have to stay ready. He has the ability. Watch this slow step that he takes. They call it a decel step. He just slows down, hits Hayes. The next time, he takes that big step and then hits the corner. You see the curl, slows down.
With the Lakers up by 3. Dončić working on job, drive, kick. Vando, got it!
Another look at Vandy knocking down the long ball. Shot clock was just about out.
Lakers' biggest lead was 11. Heat have not led in the game. Fontecchio, and he can really score quickly. Long lead, touchdown, LaRavia!
What a play, what a heads-up pass. Last couple of basketball, the pass that Luka threw to Jake LaRavia was...
Good defense by Coward to cut off LaRavia. Dončić for 3, bottoms!
Checking himself there. Didn't love that shot, but I love the one before it. Luka to the left-hand side and feeling it here with 13 early points for LA.
For Candace and I purposes, we just want to know.
Yeah.
play a little basketball.
We do a little something.
Conley the bump. Dončić hits. Foul called. He's got 14 in the first quarter.
And that's 3 fouls on Draymond Green. And now foul is going to go against Kuminga. And it's going to be a chance for 3. Luka Magic making an early appearance.
Luka likes to go left. You force him right. That's the scouting report. But so smart, so composed, great balance. And, of course, great touch. And all Kuminga can do in that case is smile.
In scoring and assists in the NBA as we started the evening. Lob underneath, and a jam by DeAndre Ayton.
As soon as Nurkic turned his go so soon and lose track of DeAndre, and Luka found him, and we've got ourselves a 3-point game.
Again, just aware that the Lakers tough trip. Here he goes.
Same spot, same result for Luka.
Paint point player. Giannis Antetokounmpo is trying to get in there. They kick it into the corner. On its way. Rebound now to Dončić. Long lead trying to find LeBron, who was sealing off A.J. Green.
Drains it. And then LeBron did a great job of not putting his hands up until the very last.
From the Grizzlies.
Well, jumps also better than a lot of people think.
Outside. Got it. Luka.
First one of the evening.
So far here in the first quarter. Luka really taking charge now. On its way again. String music.
When he gets it going, you got a real issue if you're defending him. 7 out of 9 ends up with 22 to give the Lakers.
From downtown. Not up to his standards. Luka underneath. He's going to score.
Lakers by 4.
Kogi lines up that 3. That's good. He has shot well from 3-point range this year.
He made a great walk of the court.
Yeah, he said he's going to concentrate more this year on November and December, which he did. His concentration has not wavered at all. Dončić knocks down his first shot.
Luka now going to attack, wander into the lane. That one's not close. Good play by Jax, keeping it alive. Fresh 14. Ball fake, lob, and the lay-in. Laravia kicks it over to Luka. Luka drives down to the lane, goes, count it! Boy, this turned around quickly the other way.
It comes off to Ayton. Dončić inside, got it to go off glass. Meanwhile, Luka doing work at the other end.
Well, and you're going to see the Lakers play quite a bit of zone, and this is why, right there.
With a soft touch, giving it a chance to drop.
So this guy may be tired from the travel, but the Sixers, as he hits the top bucket after the foul by Maxey.
Call.
Yeah, me too.
Watch right here. Maxey just reaching a little. I think it was the reach before.
You know, he held out his hand saying, why didn't I get it? And still got the rebound. Still got it. Went right to him. On the way, count it.
Hands and just stopped. No whistle, but the ball bounced right there. He said, oh, I think I can get to it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure I get the whistle on this drive to the basket.
What I say, Stu, he's averaging 20 in the first half.
What's he?
James almost got a steal. Thompson, too strong. Pass up ahead. James made the catch. What a connection!
That's the Luka we love.
God, it's killer. How can they schedule a game the same day as the Oak Street Football Festival? It'll be Luka. Easy one. 1.4. Could see it coming. Good work.
And Vanderbilt did an excellent job contesting and altering that shot. Dončić, the runner, draws the foul, banks it home and 1. We'll take a timeout.
There's certain times when you watch Hornets basketball. Oh my goodness, Luka Dončić. Second dunk of the year for Wonder Boy. Luka Doncic's second dunk of the year.
Looks better in the uniform. Playing above the rim as well.
On the bench, but these last few possessions, there was just nothing happening. No offense creation.
Alley-oop, counted on a foul. Dončić, the perfect pass.
Someone else to break down a defense so that they can operate. They didn't have it. Luka, as soon as he steps on the floor.
So those are threes that we like to see. Touch the paint first, find an open, uncontested shot,
I think a lot of the old guys would appreciate those 3 pointers.
Yeah, and Zach leads the team with 8. Lob jam! Throw it down from Luka! Led the Lakers.
He gave it up to the center in transition. Good thing Big Zoo was able to get it back to him.
Well, you never did that?
No! I never gave it up to Jack Haley or Rick Smits.
Don't look now, but Luka Dončić is dominating.
Into the attacking zone, surveys a little bit, now gives it off for Luka.
They're in a zone. Looks like a zone a little bit.
And cutting that time, Laravia with one hand.
Dončić has 29 points. Weaving through that Ayton screen, finds some space, and the 3 is there. Luka Dončić with 8 triples.
Significant early minutes. We'll see Vando next time it's dead. Maxey for 3 on the outside. Comes off, taken by Luka. He's piling up the rebounds already. He's now got 4. Dončić down the middle, he goes! What's up with the middle tonight?
Pressure off the dribble, and he's got an open lane, and he goes up with the flush, and then he's hanging on, and all of a sudden does a chin up and gets away with it. Both teams being guilty.
Points in 3 minutes and a lot of dunks. Dončić probing his way inside, a little head fake into the body, and they're going to call the foul on Watkins.
And then right here, pretty solid defense up until this point right here. You leave your feet, he takes advantage, tweet and 1.
I just don't like to see infants sitting courtside with these massive players running full speed, sometimes running into them.
Lob to Ayton, all too easy.
Luka sets it up, comes off the screen. The defensive center has to step up, and nobody in front of DeAndre. Easy basket.
Of Delaware, all 1,059,952 residents. And Marcus Smart knocks down a corner 3.
To 21-7, the best record in the NBA during that span. And he broke it down for us. It was a lengthy answer as Dončić with a nice pass to Ayton for the slam.
It's been bridges. It's been hard. They've had different guys, and he just somehow figures out the problem.
Somebody go find a 5th guy. Anybody else want to take a run?
Not only did he know where the space was, look at this. Another step back. That's his favorite move, going back to his left. That high arcing.
Retreat back. This one's on its way, not going to hit there, and Ayton has another rebound. Ayton tonight, 5 boards. Oh, what a pass. And a finish by Rui.
The seal was even better, Bill. Another look at that full court pass by Luka, but look at the seal job.
Rebound in the basketball. I didn't understand it at first because who thinks a rebound is going to win everything for you? So if you don't finish the possession, you have no chance.
Maz playing fast, but you know what? When you have Luka the Don, you always got a shot going to the rack. 77, 93, 90, Lakers up.
By the way, Zubats has just 2 points coming off of a 33-point game the other night. LeBron counted and 1. Boy, that's a good entry pass. Looked at the tape, his defense could be a little bit better, but when we're talking about offense, he has been sparkling. Underneath.
If they count that, that's a long continuation.
Well, Luka thought it did.
How they're going to call it. Luka has taken a couple shots, still no points. And the lob play to Ayton.
Into the attacking 47 feet. Abaji's right on him. Luka wants to go up and under, and he does for 2 more.
And they're moving the basketball because they know right now the Lakers are confused defensively and they cannot catch up to it.
Dončić finds his spot, fires away, nails the 3-pointer. That's his 3rd 3-pointer.
DeRozan's only attempted 5 shots.
Yeah, made 3 of them. Luka slowly, surely underneath. Boy, I'll tell you what, that pace, Stu, when he's going to the basket.
Dončić doing a lot of work offensively, trying to get some airspace, and he knocks down the 3.
Man, it's just ridiculous. This is the kind of pressure they've been applying, but pressure doesn't seem to bother.
Biggest lead, and with 5 minutes still to play, Lakers already with 9 turnovers.
And Luka count it. Boy, he got hit, and I think that he might have hit knees with the defender.
Hearing the whistle and just throwing it up, you never know. You might get lucky, and he did as he threw it up and kisses it off the window and has a chance for a 3-point play.
James chews up the corner 3. Hayes able to snare the offensive glass.
Yeah, and this is a team, the Lakers, that is at the bottom in rebounding.
Lakers in all kinds of scramble mode right now.
Just like the play was drawn up.
Yeah, here comes Luka all the way. Again, Laravia to beat the buzzer! Yes, sir!
Just out of his hands. The pass comes, catch, and let go. Woo, that's close.
Yeah, very. You want to talk about scramble mode.
Not said before the game, you know, we'll fix our defense and be more communicative.
Dončić rolling in. Had the couple ball fakes, and Ayton just positioned himself right underneath the basket.
Laker hardwood floor. Dončić. Two hands over the head. Oh, Laravia moving without the ball, and Dončić finds him in perfect stride. They had a chance maybe to have numbers coming back the other way, but bringing it up slow now is Luka. The Don for three! Dončić, timeout!
Night overall, to start at least, 4 out of 5, 12 points to put the Lakers up by 1.
Minnesota 2 of 14 from the field. And when Reed came in, they were 6 of 9 right away. So let's see if he can have that same impact.
Dončić again. Dončić up to 19.
Dončić right there. He initiated the contact. He was the one that went into the body there, forced the contact, went right into his shot. Makes it look so easy.
Shooting 43% Indiana. Lakers at 50% here in the second quarter. Luka, can he get hot again inside the free throw line?
I know Washington knows that coming in. How do you try to turn his water off because he's off to a hot start? Now 4 for 4.
Luka surveying, looking around, draws the foul on Thompson and 1.
And how many times is Asar Thompson doing this all the time? Anytime you're going to reach out, the offense has too many advantages here.
Offensively. Ball comes loose. Dončić wraps it behind, around his back. Got a break to lob up top. Laravia punishes the rim.
That's the second time Keontae has kind of turned his head in the back on the tightrope baseline. But it leads to that right there.
Laravia going to give it up to Luka. Sanders trying to stay with him. There's the matchup that you just alluded to. Foul, bucket, Luka to the free throw line. No chance.
Opportunities to have these young players on them. Here's the footwork. Splits. There's the contact by Sanders.
That was a great scoring opportunity for him. Oh, rattle it home! Look at Luka!
He comes, splits a couple of defenders. They reach, I guess, and he teaches. Gets a three-point opportunity as he heads to the line to see if he can score.
Jose making him work to get it across the timeline. It'll be Luka. And the lob for LeBron.
Being that size, this is an amazing pass. Because we just said, you know what, you can't.
It's a 14-point Laker lead, 63-49. Skip pass and a 3, the second of it from Vanderbilt.
Jalen Smith from Maryland. He's a 37%er from out there. Crossing over now is Luka coming. It goes! You bet it goes!
And then right over the top after the bump, follow through, three-point opportunity.
I think that caught Santos off guard a little bit. Like he wasn't expecting that, but that's a very cool thing for Luka Dončić to do that.
Santos signing a 3-year, $15 million deal as Dončić knocks down a couple of threes right now.
Yeah, you know, we're used to seeing this, like off the dribble. The first one was that catch off the flare. You don't see him with the catch and shooters.
You just didn't know how he was going to get the ball there.
Bad pass that time from Allen on the turnover. Feed inside, and James this time the beneficiary of a pass.
They're just too strong. But watch Luka. Luka waits. He holds, lets him get into position, and then throws it. And now it's just a matter of LeBron.
Yeah, they're going to give him everything that he wants as far as opportunities. Shooting from three, just like Luka drains it from downtown.
The shot in the corner as we get another look at how Luka shoots it over the top of the defense.
And he's 0 for 3, however, from the free throw line. The rebound finds Luka. Passes back. Hachimura for 3.
Good call, actually. That's pretty good.
Tyrese Proctor picked up his first foul. Dončić against Tomlin. Creates some space, gets a look, and rattles it in. Cavs with a 2-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dončić working against Monk. Monk stayed down defensively. Tough fadeaway, and he still scores it.
And again, that one falls right into the waiting hands of Luka. Across the timeline, little stutter step. Rui camping out in the corner for three.
For the easy one, and speaking of the easy one, in that corner, Rui really.
Of the Pelicans. Luka back and forth for three. That could be good night.
Under a minute.
I said could be good night.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did not emphatically say it. Yeah, you and I both.
7 seconds to go, working against DeRozan. Was tween a couple of times. DeRozan swings at it, and Luka with 0.9 to go in the half. That'll count. A little bit too strong.
Rebound department, that's his third. 3 Lakers starters in double figures. Again, rolling, counted, and one. The assist goes to number 77.
Runs with Jackson Hayes, but effective nonetheless.
Luka third in the whole league in assists.
Carlson. Oh, beautiful pass, connect on the slam.
He's been efficient, productive. Now he's going to have a real challenge. Trying to stay in front, and that's what's going to happen. A chance for three as Luka Dončić says, I'm too big.
Already, you know, a few times, but Austin Reeves pick and roll, which then forces Bouye to switch.
Dončić on the logo, 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Finds Vincent, 3-ball, corner pocket.
Luka coming off this, knowing that they have to zone up on the backside. Clay.
James Harden moving up the scoring chart in the NBA, in NBA history. He's top 10 now. He's passing guys every night. But his handle, Candace, is his ability to be able to get separation just like that to get a shot off.
Exploded for 12. Hitting shots like this, and then Harden not disappointed.
And Carroll lob underneath, and the Lakers read it well.
Well, they had a good play set up, but like you said, the Lakers ready.
Now Luka on its way. That's a two-pointer. That's a two-point shot for Luka. Taken out by Dončić. 18-2 Laker run. 21-2.
I mean, this guy just sometimes gets in a zone where you just wonder.
Arabia to trigger it in to Dončić. Getting done with those 2 fouls. Dončić draws the third. Count it.
That's where the discipline comes in. Watch it here. Luka's going to bump, and then reach right. You see that reach right there by Chris Dunn? It's...
Dončić and Reeves have combined for 71 points tonight. Highest scoring duo in the league. James Bottoms.
Right here, you see Luka stepping through. Rui's cut caused some confusion. LBJ, the benefit.
Jake LaRavia on the floor with Luka. How about that move around? Flip inside, count it, and one.
Talk about seams, finding seams.
There's not much room, but he found it.
Patient downhill, behind the back even. Patient and confident. 3 guys surrounding him. And he is arguably the best in the business at just.
Going right up into him. Hayes sets the screen. Dončić draws another foul, banks it home and one.
Long enough to freeze Wembanyama. He just waits and waits, and finally once Wembanyama releases from the area, that's when he knows he's got Sohan on his hip. He's able to finish with the 3-point play. If Wembanyama stayed committed.
2 of 10 from 3, Dončić. Shot clock at 1.
Oh, wow! Right here, D-Wade. This is just one leg fade. What is that?
His 5th of the ball game. Dončić, skip pass. Vincent, money.
All you can do is laugh. All ball, but watch this Luka pass. Him speeding up and then stopping. Stop, drop, over down, open up. Look, he opened up shot for.
Suggs is with him. Dončić backing in. Jalen trying to hold his ground, reached in. And that will be an and one.
how strong.
The plan on that. Dončić. Left-handed dribble. Oh, whips a pass underneath to Ayton.
Yeah, I tell you, that was some look by Luka. Pass from Luka to DeAndre Ayton. Look at this thing. Oh, that is nice. And Ayton didn't mishandle that one. He just catches it and lays it in softly with the left.
You know, Mike talked about it's.
James over to Dončić. Dončić working on Jones in the lane, puts it up and through.
Luka going to work. Luka doing his step. He's famous for that crossover right there. Gets to 2 feet.
Yegor's string of 34 straight games with a made three ended against Detroit. That was a rookie record that he set. Dončić high arcing rainbow with a feathery finish.
Pass and gets it to the second side here, Luka Dončić. I mean, his ability with that size, with his strength.
Chance to take the lead here. Inside of 4 left in the third. Luka spinning, shooting, scoring.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. What was you when you played? This is how you did defenders. Spin, step back, twirl. Look at this sideline, wing.
Good kind of capability on for most of the half.
That seems to be the change so far.
And roll around and find the bottom of the net.
Opportunities off the dribble.
I'm going to think if it's inordinate, it might be that many.
Dončić coming the other way. Cam Johnson guarding him. Dončić aggressive, puts it up and in. Luka Dončić, 12 points, 5 assists. Off to a good start. Dončić with 12 points leads the NBA in first quarter points.
Shows he's still got a little bit of it. Dončić on the turnaround. And 1.
Is in the game.
Dončić, head and shoulder fake, takes it in, upstairs on a special delivery for Hayes, who hammers it.
And then it leads to this attack of the drop, the late lob to Jackson Hayes for the dunk.
59-48. So this one the Lakers are closing in. Dončić is going to get a three-point opportunity.
The Jazz knocked down a big shot. Now it's Luka with a three-point opportunity. See if he can make a free throw here.
Yes, they get it done defensively, but they got some guys that are bucket getters as well.
There's the defense as they come out, pressure, but inside, and the bucket. Jackson Hayes will have a chance for 3.
His 9th assist just threads the needle. And
after being down at the half by a significant margin. There's Dončić, counterfeit goes! A little magic from Luka to start the game.
At the shot, this one he looks like he's stumbling and falling away, but throws it up so soft, finds nothing but the bottom of the net. A three-point opportunity. What a shot for Luka.
And now to Vando. So both teams have gone to the bench with 6.5 to play here in the quarter. Luka's got another one.
Yeah, another look at Luka and making his little step back move. Normally you throw it off of a player, you throw it off.
Whatever Luka ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, give me some of that.
Good.
Lakers were down by 10 against Philadelphia, came back to win that one. Dončić hangs, gets the roll, and the foul.
Again, the drop coverage to me, many options for Luka Dončić here. He's basically 2-on-1 at Kornet. I think Kornet's either going to have to.
I mean, it's not just a few points here, a few points there. Right now, LeBron's got double digits, 11. Luka, triple! Deep down for Dončić.
For one of the all-time greats, Luka Dončić rifles a pass. Oh, boy, Hayes just shuffled his feet and laid it in.
Down goes Reeves again. 2-on-1, stolen by Luka. Who wants it? Lakers do. Dončić all the way, score!
Luka on from the defensive side to the offensive side. After the steal by Luka, take it the distance, and Jay Huff is a pretty good rim protector, but Luka says, protect this.
Well, see, right now, Lakers are too comfortable. I mean, look at the passes they're making.
And Sarr was trying to come over and help, which allowed Ayton.
had to start 33 of them because of all the injuries. Dončić dribbling through traffic. There's a lob pass as he finds Jackson Hayes.
He's got everything working. Step backs are so hard to guard. Now off the dribble drive. Nice little dish to Jackson Hayes. Make the game easy.
Shot the ball, the bottom of the backboard blocked the shot.
McGill was with Minnesota, remember, last year when they beat the Lakers in the playoffs. That's a good little dive that time by Ayton and the good entry in the score.
DeAndre, as the double team comes to Luke. Luke finds him, and easy deuce for DeAndre.
Well, we're not going to see Porzingis.
Dončić from the contact, wants a whistle, but little Luka magic here in Inglewood knocks down the shot.
Grimes and Drummond doubling. The skip pass to Hachimura. And that is exactly where he had his game winner in Toronto on Thursday.
And Derek Queen, he thought he was shoved from behind. You got to play through it all. And too easy. Over the top. Yeah.
You got to fight. That's way too easy.
Right. Over the
top. You got to fight.
Smart pass.
It's a great pass by Luka. He always has his head up the floor. He recognizes mismatches and then makes you pay.
Down by 3. Gabe Vincent, the sharpshooter in the ball game, off the 77 action. Luka steps back, knocks it home.
And again, this one, Luka just snaking. The defender can't get in front. When he tries to get in front, that's when you get the step back. To his body. He is a very strong guard. There's not a lot of guys with his body type out there that can move the way he can.
Oh, Dončić, not a lot can do that. As he flips it up and in, Luka Dončić having a huge first half.
And then one more time, the pressure in the backcourt not really affecting him, and then he has to get kind of crazy.
Dawn trying to stay attached to Dončić, driving right down the lane, sets up Laravia from the corner. Finally got one to go down.
Nuggets have 5 players in double figures. Dončić, count it, and 1. The Nuggets trying to say.
Is asking for the hook. Let's see. Oh, that's 100% a hook, and they're going to review that.
Yep, a challenge has been issued from David Alleman. We'll have the result when we come back. Lakers still in front by
42 seconds to play in the third. 87-84 Pistons. Luka against Kevin Huerter. Stops, guns for 3 from the top, and it drops. He's got that kind of range. How many steps was that behind the long line?
Wanders over now to the right wing side, confronted there by Zion. Luka, lob underneath. Boy, what a perfect delivery.
By 8, and that's nice.
Dončić. Lakers by 5. Pass over to Smart. Target practice. 12-0 Lakers run.
And look at that Lakers bench. Everybody's up.
largest lead of the night. Dončić draws the foul, rattles it in. Castle doesn't like the call.
Offensively than they did in the first half. So here, Luka at least stems the tide temporarily, but now they've got to get back to that frenetic energy.
As good as anybody in the NBA. In fact, the best in the NBA. Dončić. Here he is down the middle. Pass off, and Hayes scores!
Over Hachimura. 3 consecutive 20-point games for the rookie Knipple. Dončić, another and one. Good golly.
Over the top. There's Luke right here. You got to guard him. Put your hands up. Outstanding relationship since I was a rookie. He's one of the best in the business, but he'll talk a little trash with you.
So if you lived in Norfolk, he does not get your vote for mayor? Is that what you're saying?
Nice move from 8 and a foul.
Head is always up. Best thing about him, he's got the size to make any pass on the court.
Steve Kerr, we asked, what would be the ideal role for Jonathan Kuminga with this team as Dončić goes up and puts it through. Counted in the foul.
Dončić right there is like almost at the last minute. He got poked and just threw the ball up there.
So let's give Julius Randle some credit here. 14 first half points. He averages the highest in his career. Luka knocks it down.
And Luka just gets to he's getting to any spot he wants to get to on the floor right now. And you can tell that the Minnesota Timberwolves are actually not.
Almost turned the basketball over. Was there the able to steady the ship there and knock down that mid-range.
Dončić back to work. Contact foul to the line. Chance for three.
Look at the probe here. Nice brush screen there by Hayes. Look at the white jerseys around him. There's the contact.
Dončić, LeBron on its way. Long shot, long rebound. Luka, the layup. Vando finishes.
Ayton plays him well. Tyson launches that one. Can't get that to fall. And Dončić comes out of the pack. Inside, James triple team. Gets another layup to go. Same exact play. Change of pace and speed. Couldn't get the roll, though. Nice rim run by LaRavia for the bucket.
To guard in here. Every young player, the minute you get a rebound, look up. You see LaRavia.
For the Lakers, they were 0 for 15 before that make.
Well, combined, both teams 5 of 34. Once again, Luka finding Ayton, rolling to the basket. Luka checks back into the game and gets in a little screen and roll action there. And Ayton rolls to the rim. Just great patience by Luka.
Dončić one-on-one with Finney-Smith. Kicks it out in the corner. Hachimura gets a good look. Comes up short. No, it goes in. It's the front of the rim.
We got to get out in transition. There's no question, but our half-court offense is better. They think they're moving in the right direction. Now, can they get some continuity together?
Dončić for three. The Lakers have made 9 straight. Dončić has 5. By the way,
the Los Angeles Lakers have a healthy Luka Dončić. He missed the last 4 going into All-Star.
Very willing.
Most Arizona players, you don't have to.
That's how it works. It's in the contract. Dončić off the screen over Williams. Knocks down his second consecutive 3.
You see him look at guard on him, and then here, just another 3. He works that step back, especially on the left side.
In the play, and then Ryan is a little too aggressive, pressuring on the sideline. There's Ayton going to get on the roll.
Ayton.
So that's a momentum. That's a buzz kill. That's a momentum killer.
Rhythm dribble, relocate, and hold the follow through. Dončić hoping for a whistle. Oh my goodness, off the window and in.
Yeah, he thought he had a free one right there because he was expecting a whistle.
48-41, halfway through the second quarter here on Spectrum Sports Net. We're with you again on Tuesday night. And one, count it. Yes, sir, for Luka. Back to the line.
Opportunity. That's communication on the floor, recognizing certain scenarios as Luka gets the three-point opportunity.
They've got 9. Lakers only have 4, but
Luka working his magic against Kevin Love. Makes you commit defensively to try to stop him. Right here, Caleb had to hop, and then the contact.
Yeah, I mean, anybody watching this may have thought that was slow motion.
So DeAndre, all to do with that. Good pass by Dončić, and easy for LeBron.
Well, Ja was fronting LeBron, so it was an easy entry pass. Entry pass to LeBron, and a little head fake for Koloko. And, you know, Jaren Jackson Jr. not going to do much with 4 fouls on that end.
That's what's keeping them within striking distance.
Lakers have led by as many as 9. Luka for 3. Already Knicks over the limit.
And you got to get Luka.
Done right into the waistband of Dončić. Poked it away, but into the hands of Smart. And Dončić leans inside. Will get an and 1.
He just carves out space with his body, knocks you backwards, and gets the foul.
It's a bad pass.
That's 3 turnovers for Miami. None right now for the Lakers. And Luka all the way finds Hayes, who scores!
He says, wow, let me take care of business. He's been living around the rim. But
Dončić.
They're going to pick and roll again.
Well, he's late because they're screening the screener.
Oh, tough step back. Hit it anyway.
Dončić now with 30.
Ellis stops ball well. Dončić gets it back. Dončić walks through for the layup. And the lead is suddenly down to 11 with LeBron James.
Being available due to health or actively playing, but he needs to do a better job.
Luka finding the cutting Ayton. Got right down Main Street.
So they're in the mix here at the start of the new year as far as the play-in picture. LaRavia down the middle goes Luka. Luka, little step back, fall back, and he scores.
Dive, get it, little step back, and nothing but bottom. But it's the Lakers trailing.
For Memphis, Lakers are still up by 2. Little jab step by Luka. Start, stop, all the way. Dončić, what a move.
They're playing 5-on-4. He's had a few of those in the first half.
Good balance, good control there by Brown.
6 in the game for the third-year player from Missouri. How about Luka going back to work?
And having words.
0.1.
And again, Luka with his 6th made 3 here. There's the separation.
Amount of turnovers and the kind of turnovers. Right. Just kind of the careless passes.
Just kind of playing in a fog that you got to try to get out of. Got to stop that guy, too. Off the 1 foot and a fadeaway 2 for Luka.
Smith not only 25 points the other night, had 6 assists as well. Dončić, boy, a lot of contact there. Still puts it in. Looked like 2 different Spurs hit him.
Yeah, he wanted this one right here. We've been seeing this called regularly, right? I mean, how many times did we see Austin Reeves?
I know the rim had a lot to do with it, but Ayton, of course, as you said, if they alter the shot, it's as good as a block. And string music for Dončić.
There's nothing you can do with that shot.
So you call those bunnies.
Yeah, sometimes when you get it like that, you've got the tendency to want to get it up quick.
Luka, all he needed was a little space on that step back, Jay. Back up top. Dončić gets away from Johnson. Whips a pass in the corner. Laravia is open. Nails a 3. What a pass from Dončić for his 6th assist.
And all created. Fire array out of Luka. Going to his right hand down this slot. How many times has he been there tonight? And if you want to pinch on the lob.
He shot 8 on the 1 possession, Jonesy. Okay, we'll take that one back. Laravia catching 2-3 ball. Lacing it. And the lead is up to 55-41 for the Lakers.
Then here, searching out, knocking Arabia down.
Putting them on the line.
James back on the floor for LA. Step back coming from Luka. Got him. Got the screen from James. Just enough shooting space. He's got 38.
Enables him to not get fouled.
But he does it with such authority, can't stop him. Dončić pulls up, mid-range. Yes, nothing but net for Luka.
Push the right buttons with this team. This is just the 14th game this season that the Lakers' big trio has been together. Is Dončić a perfect 4 for 4 now?
Which does go along with the season and how it's gone. And the Lakers' lack of. Dončić, though.
With Luka. Dončić, who has missed some time this year. And now healthy again. He hits it. That little step back, mid-range shot.
35 points in his return. Here he is at the free throw line. Going to Jackson. Gives it up to Vanderbilt for the flush.
And here comes Dončić.
The second chance points and also the bench scoring. They're outscoring them 21-10. The bench, that's what's kept Minnesota in this game.
Coming off of a 40-point near triple-double, he follows it up with 45 on that 3. Luka is in a zone.
And Saraf for the lead. In and out it goes. Taken out by Kennard, who, of course, was the hero in Orlando. Now it's Luka, boy, the control to have his defender right on his hip.
Who lead by 9. They are shooting 74% from the floor, with this guy doing most of the damage. Dončić to Luke Kennard. He knocks down a 3.
They're just shooting the lights out.
Dončić lobs it into Ayton right back. Luka Dončić, double team, spins away, drives down, throws it up. LeBron James with the power dunk.
So similar, again, creative to get by 2 defenders.
It feels like it's certainly paid off. We have 40 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Dončić going at Dosunmu, tossed it up. Vanderbilt with the leg.
I'm not sure how Luka even saw him. Protector of Ayton. But how about this? In traffic, going up. You thought he was going to shoot it, but Vanderbilt.
Point game. We've been tied a couple of times, had 7 lead changes. Luka and the Lakers. He works to the baseline and throws it in. I mean, they're talking to.
And now Dončić, he stops in the paint, cut off by Potter. A 14-point quarter for Luka Dončić.